you guys can hear it, let me know. Make sure you can hear the audio and everything. Okay, here we go. I'm not really sure why I'm playing this game, but I guess we are. It's a little bit loud, so let's fix that a little bit. Let's make that a little bit better here. Okay. New game. Enter my name. Andrew. That's my name. So that's what I'm gonna choose. Okay. Here we go. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha ha! Oh no. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I don't know if I should do the voices. Oh man, I don't know if this is working then. Here, let me see if I can figure this out then. Here we go. Okay, yep, we got this going. Okay, do this, refresh that, maybe that'll work. Oh, it is only in the title screen, huh? It's odd. Okay, let's turn this up a little. Okay. Just my mixture a little bit. Okay. There we go. That should get a little bit better. Working through the technical difficulties, folks. Checking my OBS here, seeing if that's... Let's try this. No, that wasn't it. Specific window. Doki-Doki. Here we go. Okay. See if that works. Might have to restart the game real quick. Oh, aha! I think we got it here. Can you guys see it? Shout it out in the chat if you can. Let me know. Cool. I think we're good here then. I think it's showing up. You say that I like you. We're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Andrew. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something, because that's a no-go. For some, that's the awkward anime, embarrassed pose. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. He. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Andrew, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. You know me, Mr. Antisocial, I hate clubs. Clubs suck. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Did I? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yikes. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Man. He knows me well, huh? Super, super well. Yikes. Alright. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't actually know what a NEET is. Okay. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Man, club time, huh? No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's really excited about it. I have some good friends here at Japan? In Japan? Who knows? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Scene transition. I'm in school. Brings me back to when I sat in a classroom. Brings me back, huh? Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. That's gonna be my voice for me. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey, I have no choice. That is my only option. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into this classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. What club is this? Is this the anime club? Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Me. Oh, that is not a great pose. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm going to the anime club. Oh no. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. She lied. She didn't even have a new member to bring in. What's this about? That's dumb. That's crazy. She's a liar. Some friend of mine, huh? Alright. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Eehee. The eehee gets me every time, man. Whoa. Chris, it's a little intense, dog. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I think it's the second one. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Look at us. We're going to the literature club, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's pretty intense too. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I'm gonna let some people know I'm streaming too. Give me just one sec. Okay. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome. What should her voice be? I'm gonna ask the chat. What should the voice be for this girl number 1? I need a new voice for girl number 1. Robot girl. Okay. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, girl number 2. I need another voice? Oh no. What do I do? I don't know what. Okay, what should her voice be? I need a new voice then.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Should I'll go. Well, my voice is already low, so. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Oh my gosh, there's another one? Are you kidding me? What a nice surprise. This girl is just going to be. I'm gonna get all these voices really mixed up. So we got robot. We got really high. Andrew, what a nice surprise. She's gonna be embarrassed and shy. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Whoa. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
So sorry. Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Mark, I don't know how to speak Spanish. Sorry, bro. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Small figure? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. It's a good thing she's a robot.
No,
don't say things like that.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? What was her voice again?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Andrew.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh my gosh. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little.
Oh, you too, Monica?
Come sit down, Andrew. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Like the robot voice. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentions, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Yeah, well, you know. Hee hee hee. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Now why? Why would she be quiet? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Uh-oh. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I don't know. I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, she's embarrassed. She made them for me. I think she made them for me.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you dummy. I'm not saying she ain't.
Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I think Natsuki has a crush on me, that's all I gotta say. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let your ghost self get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Probably not. I mean, if I'm, trying to get a hot anime girlfriend, probably not, huh?
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's kind of sweet. And if it encourages others to get in literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, I forgot my voice. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. I can't read. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I'm so annoying. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I think it's a toss-up between Monica and Yuri, probably so far. I don't know, though. We'll see. So, Andrew, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Come on, dude. You're not giving me... I'm not giving myself any leg to stand on here, so... I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Aw, bro, she's all about manga. She's all about it. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway,
what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship beyond them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. What'd you just share in the chat, Chris? That's very good. I like that. That's angry face. She seems so reserved and timid. Okay, yeah. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. Just once? Just one time? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. We do not have a lot in common, huh? At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with The Rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Is that Natsuki? Oh.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left that little piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looked like you were just working on a poem called Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Okay. Oh, Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Uh-oh. Also, the word sidle, I do not understand. I hate the word sidle. It's such a goofy word. Anyway, I don't like the word sidle. That's all that comes down to it. I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Mark, same, dude. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Why? Why doesn't she want to? Why? Natsuki averts her eyes. She's embarrassed.
You wouldn't like them.
A very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Man.
Okay.
I have an idea, everyone. I lost her voice. I might have to change Monika's voice. I think I'm going to change her voice, but I don't know what to change it to. Because Sayori's is sort of a little bit high, like medium high. That's fine. Monika needs a different voice, though. Throw out some suggestions in the chat. So I can get a different voice, because I don't know. I'm trying to... You want to give... It's me, Monika. I got a Scottish accent. I have an idea, everyone. No, she's a woman. I can't give her... I don't know how to do a female Scottish accent. I have an idea, everyone. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, maybe just Irish. Maybe she'll just be like this. Alright. Okay, this is going to be it. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we'll meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bonds of the club. Isn't that right, Andrew? Monika smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
Hey, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, but...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Andrew...
You all...
They're all so sad. No, I can't disappoint all of them. I have to join the club. Oh no, I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh no, how am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey, don't touch me. I've never been touched by a woman, please.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh, then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Andrew, I really look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehehe.
What's his Irish laugh? I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Tune in next week to see. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Andrew, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yay! I forgot her voice. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Perhaps. Alright. I'll just need to make more of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I have to write a poem? Big words, do you think your favorite club members will like? Something good might happen whoever likes your poem the most. Sticky. Oh no. Sticky. Icky. Oh no. After image? Oh no. What did I do? Oh no. I clicked after image. I didn't mean to. I might have to. I don't even. What was it? What even was it? Can I go back? History? No. Okay. Well, I guess it's gone forever. I don't even remember what it was. After image? How do I know? Okay. So Yuri, I think Yuri's my favorite out of the three of these. So I think she liked horror. She liked horror. Yes. Okay. Yep. Got it. Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. She liked not fun. Kitty time. Why is everyone throwing out answers? I'll do incongruent. She liked it. She liked it. She liked it. Okay. Analysis. Bouncy. Ribbon beauty party. Boop. Imagination. Yes. 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 Vibrant. Fear. Friends. Hopeless? Uh-oh. That's not right. Misfortune. Misfortune. No. What? Are you kidding me? What? Oh no, this is not going well. She said she liked, she's into literature and stuff. Dream? Philosophy. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Philosophy. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm feeling Yuri. She's the ideal pick, I think, from these three. I think Monique is actually probably the primary pick here, but she's not here, so. Stinky, are you okay, dude? You are really into it. Okay, so fantasy. No, what? Okay, swimsuit, hair, whistle, hurt, just heaven sent, death. No, what is it? I can't romance the club president. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. That's dumb. That's dumb. It's got to be Yuri. It has to be Yuri. That's the only choice. Okay. What's Pog? That's a major Pog mark. Electricity, summer. I don't know which one. Which one? Rain cloud? Wrath. I'm gonna say rain cloud. What? Are you? Oh no, it's a disaster. She's into rain. She's into rain, so no. Lust, cheeks, raindrops, infallible, fluffy. Infinite. I don't know. I don't know which one to pick. I'm having a hard time. I wanna pick Yuri. I just don't know which ones are her. Infallible. Smile, forgive. I'm getting too many options, guys. This is rough. Unrequited. No, you were wrong. You were wrong. You failed me. You failed me, Tyler. I was the fool. I was the fool. You fool. What is this one? I don't even know what this one is. Doki-Doki, not that one. Broken socks, romance. You failed me yet again. Oh, this is a disaster. This is such a disaster. Defeat. That's how I feel right now. I don't want to. No, I don't want any of these. Romance, bubbles. I don't know. I don't even know. Childhood kiss, landscape. Breathe. Hey, breathe. Yes. Let's go. Come on. Milk. Milk. Melancholy. Dark. What? She was into horror. Are you kidding me? What is this disaster? What is this? Yeah, I should probably just slam through the rest of them and just see what happens. I'm just gonna. Okay. Okay. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Climax! Universe. Yes! Okay. Alright. Okay. Pog champ. Suicide. Uh-oh. Massacre? Oh, no. Fester? I don't like that. Oh, okay. Guys, I don't know about this one. Is Yuri okay? I don't know. Empty? I'm gonna say frightening. Okay, well, look at that! Look at that! I'm killing it. Killing the game over here. Let's go. Hi again, Andrew. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Andrew. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yeah, I think it is, Mark. I think that is pretty bad.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! Man, I suck, huh? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Oh no, she's been outed. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Me in like 7th grade or whatever. Manga is literature. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Okay. Sorry, I had some windows going. She's been outed. She's done. She's donezo. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops down into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Andrew always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
When have I been in her room? I thought we talked about, like, we hadn't even talked to each other very much. Who knows? Who knows?
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Huh? Is that so? Ehehe.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But I haven't been in her house in a long time, right? Maybe I'm just not keeping up with the Doki lore.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Andrew can become good friends too.
Sayori.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, even Yuri brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
It's gotta be Yuri so far. AJ, I'm thinking Yuri. She's kind of a babe, what can I say, man? Pog, dude, Pog.
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
Yeah, it is the hair too. Yeah.
What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Hey, don't worry about it, okay? It's all good. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what.
Is that
so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright.
Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
I think this robot's getting some emotions. Gotta be careful. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? How? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Hey guys, I'm gonna take like 3-minute break. I'm gonna get a glass of water and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back in it. Let's hit it. Got water, ready to go. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Look at that nice little music. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Oh no. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to read... I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how did you have two copies of the same book?
What a dumb question. How did they make more than one copy of a book? I don't know. I don't know. I just have no idea. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. Oh no, I'm embarrassed. I just happened to buy 2 of them. That's suspicious. You didn't buy 2 of them. Girl, you trying to, you trying to, ooh. I don't know.
I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon. I will.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well, Yuri closes the book and skins her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. But basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Yikes. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's
kind of...
That's a little bit messed up. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Andrew? No, I am. I really am. I like that sort of thing. Ah!
No, it's not like that.
I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm, rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Sad robot.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Well,
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have
this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading.
Man, I'm passionate about reading, right, guys? Reading.
The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Ha ha ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I,
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Is it about to go down?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Hey, you got that right, brother.
You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. What does she mean? It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. That's not weird. That's a little weird. I'll say it. I will say it. That is a little weird. So, we're gonna just see what's going on here with that. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe I'm into it. I don't know. Sounds like I'm into it. Maybe a little distracting, but she feels somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really don't need to apologize a lot, don't you? You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Uh-oh. There's some tension. What's going on here? I don't know.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh, a little bit of a camera angle shift. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Oh.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Look. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip to her side, but in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Oh no. It's kind of distracting me. I wonder what's distracting me. Huh? Interesting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted
For a second. Oh, okay, yeah. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the best I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We're bonding! We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. She's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything.
Cuts to I'm seeing inside her head.
But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Andrew, that's probably... Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. A terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it more as it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might have enough time if we wait too long. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. That makes sense. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time.
Alright.
I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left in the book and then slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Wait, yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Look at that. Natsumi and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Well, probably, Yuri first, right? Do I want to jump right into it? I don't know. What do you guys think? But Monica's, I don't know. I kind of like Monica. That's the thing. Should I do Monica first, or do I have to show it to all of them? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. So, yeah, we'll do... Okay, sure. Monica, start. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Andrew. Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Oh, don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Yeah, I'm being held at gunpoint by these women, and I don't have a choice. So, oh, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha. I don't know how to do an Irish laugh.
Don't worry, Andrew. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Andrew. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Yeah, I bet you did.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
What a great way to live your life. You know, I might start doing that with myself, you know. Just putting in the lowest amount of effort I can so that I never get disappointed. Sounds good to me. Okay.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri really likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Oh, I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their new kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Why do I have to spend a whole line of dialogue just writing ha 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 ha? I don't understand.
Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. Should I read it in a voice? I should probably read it in a voice, huh? Hole in wall.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. A peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
That's beautiful.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Oh ha ha. Ah ha ha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
That was what was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Well, yeah. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. I'm gonna say Yuri. I'm gonna go Yuri next. I'm diving in, baby. Diving in. Okay. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. She liked it. Ah. Exceptional.
Yeah? What was it?
Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He is going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of a poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. Is this the reason I was able to tell? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new readers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Since Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Okay.
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, gross, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost, under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible What are you talking about? It's like really, it's nice, it's pretty. What?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often.
I'm also reading it out loud.
I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Where did that come from?
Hey girl, you into ghosts? What's going on? You into ghosts?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Andrew.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Yikes. That's a lot more
solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that.
That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Andrew. Thanks, girl. Appreciate it.
Me too.
Okay. We might have to get a little bit of Natsuki action going on here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think we might have to. Alright. I'm just checking chat here. Alright. Oh yeah, Natsuki. Andrew, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort.
This is the worst.
We all start somewhere, right?
Jeez, Natsuki.
If you're really proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Dang, that is brutal. Oh, she's embarrassed. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve. I can't read. But you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can't climb, crickets can't leap, horses can't race, owls can't seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can't fly, people can try, and that's about it? Are you kidding me?
Natsuki, you suck. That's a bad poem. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, you're right. I don't though.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
I guess I'm not though.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. She's got a point. It doesn't have to be.
But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
Yeah, that's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. She's got the anime thing going on. I don't know about that. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsumi is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Cool. Sayori. I like Sayori too. Yeah, she's cool. Is this a good poem, Andrew? Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the only kind of guy that would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, that was just background.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Andrew. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Andrew.
Or, that's me.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again. Oh no. I can't deny she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! I hate doing her voice. It's just like close enough to my voice that it just is so cringy. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you grow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Okay, bars though. Okay, yeah. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like that one. That one's good.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Yeah, come on. I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better, bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Whew, alright, got through it. Let's go.
Whew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Well, they probably were, if I'm being honest. Okay. Just checking my chat here. Cool. Okay. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting, eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows grow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh wait, I'm not doing voices. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Andrew did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Andrew liked my poem too, you know.
Man, this is a cat fight going on. This is getting a little bit stinky with it, though.
He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Andrew appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh no.
Sounds like a race car up in here. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Andrew started showing up.
Oh no! Oh no! She just went in for the kill! No! Not Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little.
This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they'd noticed I was standing there.
Andrew, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Oof. Help me explain that to her, Andrew.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deeply inexpressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Andrew?
Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's not who it's going to be. I think there's only one clear choice here. It's gotta be our girl Yuri. It's got to be our girl Yuri.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinions is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal.
So wholesome. So wholesome.
And that's why
Natsumi felt threatened when you said her poem was
cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsumi, you took it away too I'm losing these voices, man.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken their side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I ended up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. I think I screwed it up. That's not good. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh no. That's sad. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Andrew. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, my boobies? I would never do anything so shameful. So.
Huh? What did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for me, for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Let's go. I'm doing good.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Andrew, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In fact, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself that I learn a lot more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a little bit better impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Andrew, ready to walk home? Sure.
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I really can't say I'm enjoying it though. I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it, I guess. So, if you guys know, maybe in the chat you can tell me, how long is this game? Is it possible for me to get through it in one stream? Because if I can, I will, but I'm not sure how long it is. So,
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean? You know, between...
Oh, you know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Whew. You know, Andrew, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Surely being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I bet that one... I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to say Sayori has an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, nice. Well, I think I'm actually going to stop it here. Thanks for telling me that, Mark. I'll probably stream it tomorrow and finish it up if you guys be down to join. So I think I'll do that. Thank you guys for joining me on this stream. I'm hoping to actually stream a little bit more with this whole quarantine thing. But that was fun. Hope you guys can hop in some other time. So, just follow me on Twitch here, Fidlefiden. That's my name. So, shoot me a follow if you guys want to. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Give this a save here. Cool. All right, I will see you guys later.